Hey folks, I just got home from work and I should be working on NaNoWriMo, but instead I decided to record a little Trove real quick. I just got into the game last night for the first time. I technically got an invite on Friday, but I did not check that email until Monday morning. So I thought they would just flag my account since we had to log in with our Trine account to sign up for beta. Anyway, this is the start point. Trove is kind of like a mix of Minecraft and Cube World, if you're familiar with those. The place where it ends up better than Minecraft is that it treats combat and building separately. And what I mean by this is, right now I'm in combat mode. So, mouse button swings my sword. Right mouse button does a power attack. And if I go over to something that's destructible, which that apparently isn't, it'll destroy those. Also, I have a charge attack. So if I charge this block, it will break and let me get down here, which I didn't really want to be in. Also, you have wonderful things like bombs that I can throw with R. The problem with bombs is it creates a pockmarked world just like this, which people have been repairing with whatever blocks that they felt like. Additionally, you can have health pots, and in my last video, I don't want to be near this guy, I said I needed to go find more health pots, because I was out in the middle of nowhere and died, and I died because I used all my health pots up. So, you can toggle to build mode with tab. So, hit tab, and now I've got all these blocks that I can build with, and I'm going to make something brown, and I'm building away. The controls are a little bit more twitchy than I'm used to with Minecraft, but that probably will be something I get used to. Right-clicking while you're in build mode destroys the current block. Currently there are no textures on blocks, which is a little weird to get used to, but it's acceptable. I'm guessing that's grass covering the blocks. Anyway, so you also have gear, and while I've been out and about, you access the gear by hitting B for the bag. You've got these slot items that you can equip, and I don't care about spell damage, so I'm going to stay with that one. I do care about armor and maximum health. That one's a lot more maximum health, so I may switch back to that one. So I'm currently using this blue sword that I found because it does a lot of damage. I did find a nifty purple sword, but it is really weak on the damage, so I've stuck with this one. There's another blue black dragon sword. You have crazy stuff like flamingos that you can equip, but I'm going to switch back to my really good sword. Yeah, that sword is better than anything I've found. Looks like it's getting to be nighttime. I'm trying to locate the home icon, and I'm not seeing it. There should be a icon somewhere out in the world to point where the spawn is. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of congestion going on, so if I cough, I'm sorry. But I don't see the icon right now. Anyway, so when I was in last night, I went wandering off and found this really cool biome that was like ice and snow and all these crashed spaceships. It was really sweet. I wonder what that icon is. And that may just be blocks in the air. So I'm going to go try and find that again. I have to be careful, though, because I have no way to heal myself other than just sit around and wait. So this could be a short-lived trip. Cross gaps with my charge. go over and kill this bumblebee, because they tend to be fairly weak. You can loot items with E. And for the longest time, I was just running around clicking on everything, trying to get it to loot. And then I found out that instead of looting things individually, if you just hold down the E button, it sucks everything in the immediate area into your inventory. And I am talking and not paying attention. So yeah, if you manually hit it, you only get one item, but you can pull everything in all at once. I'm purposely avoiding the big purple guys, because without health pots, they will likely kick my ass. They're kind of like world bosses right now. And there's one right there. I think this is a cool area. It's got like all these skeletons and bones. The further away from the spawn, the less likely to have random bomb marks there are. That's the problem with only having the one server, and they have a concept called cornerstones, and what that's going to be is so that you can basically have a plot out in the world that's yours, that nobody can come in and blow up. But without that functionality, currently everyone and their brother can bomb anyone. So I can just throw a bomb out now, and it's going to have a permanent effect on the world until the server resets. Quite honestly, like, that was one of the things that I had the hardest time wrapping my head around. Look, it's a robot. We may be in one of those biomes. Okay, so these guys remind me of the mouse droids from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And there's one of these in here that I'm trying to find because I want to get it on video. Oh, nice. A guy on the Reddit posted about that house that he built. I'm really happy that nobody has bombed it, because that's happened to 2 or 3 of the people on the server that have built really nice houses. Anyway, so what I was looking for was, there's a robot that kind of looks like the robot from Super Jail, and then it opens up its compartment, and I'm about to die. And it punches you with a punching bag. And it's the coolest animation. But I am not doing really well right now. I have no idea that was. Let's look in my inventory. Charged crystal, maximum health, 1 energy regeneration, spell damage. Okay. I don't care about spell damage because I'm a warrior. That's the class that you start out with, and that's what determines what your mouse button and your right mouse button do. Currently, that's the only thing you have available to you. With time, that will change. There's threads on... There's one of them. Okay, this is going to kick my ass, but this is the coolest thing. Okay, so it comes over here, and it looks fairly benign. Then it opens a compartment and punches you. I love this thing. And it's kicking my ass. And I apparently alt-tabbed or something. So I'm dead. Now I don't even remember what direction I was going from the spawn. But that's hands down the coolest thing. For those familiar with Minecraft, you know that your stuff disappears if you don't get back to it. In this game, your inventory persists, which is really nice. Because I could give a shit if I die out in the middle of nowhere. All that matters is I have to run back. And I am pretty sure it was this direction. No. Maybe this direction? I have no idea. Yeah, it was over this way. So far, it's really fun. I kind of feel like Trove is the Team Fortress 2 of building games. And what I mean by that is Minecraft takes itself pretty seriously. Like, the community doesn't take itself seriously, but the constructs of the game are designed to be, fairly serious. It's a mushroom. Whereas in Team Fortress, that world is all about, shooting people in funny hats. In this game, I don't know if you've noticed, but I am wearing a fez, and I am rocking a handlebar mustache. Heal pots! Awesome, I have 5. That will keep me alive for a little bit. So yeah, this game just seems like it's more about fun. And that's probably entirely their point. It'll be interesting to see as the game progresses. It's really rudimentary right now. I don't think crafting is in, but you can loot all these crafting resources. So that and the lack of keystone, not keystone, I keep calling it keystone, cornerstones, kind of limits what I want to do as far as building. I'm amped to build in the game, but I don't really want to build until I'm sure that someone's not going to come around and just wreck my house. There's a ghost down here. They're usually fairly easy. Feels like the server may be lagging just a little bit. I know earlier in the day they were having some issues with it, and the server restarted. But yeah, this is a crafting node, and that one appears to be dead. Some of these are bugged out, and I'm not really sure why. But if I can find... there's a house somebody built. At least I think it's a house somebody built, not something that spawned. That's the thing, is I'm not sure what is a house that was natural spawned and... oh, it's like a dungeon-y thing. Nope, it's somebody. Koji, one of the other testers. It's kind of a cool little house. Right now there's only the one block size, and it sounds like they are happy with that. I would like to see half blocks. Because I know in Minecraft a lot of what I built were, combinations of full-size and half-size blocks. I don't see any of the cool... there's these cool trees with faces on them. And they remind me of kind of the Lost Woods feel. I was over here last night, and there were a bunch of mushrooms. So I'm going to drop down here real quick and see if I can find any of them. Another golden beetle. And I do not necessarily see any mushrooms. Wow, that's way down there. I am now completely lost, which is a thing I tend to do in this game a lot. There's an ore node. So things that spawn out in the world, you whack them with your sword, and then you hit your loot button to siphon in the resources. These guys suck, and it's probably going to kill me. And he didn't drop anything? That's crap. One of the things that I like a lot more about this game as opposed to Cube World is it feels like I can drop into the game with the crappy sword that they give me and actually do something useful. Whereas in Cube World, it felt like, especially if you're a melee, you were just useless for the longest time until finally you managed to level enough to do whatever and could survive mobs, and then you can only survive a handful until you need to go through the process again. So, I feel like I'm useful already. What the heck is that? No, that's just a part of that bug. So there's a bug in right now, which is kind of amusing. You can jump on walls, which is really rather nice. Okay, so here's a chest. They spawn out in the world, and or just like the ore nodes, you beat on it, and then you loot whatever it's got. And that had a golden egg, which is a weird Macy type thing. Here's another one. Why the hell did it change my weapon? That's weird. I don't want to change my weapon. I like my weapon. Oh, here's the little tree things with faces on them. If I can get up here without pissing off that guy. I just think they're cool. They kind of remind me of a cross between the trees in the Lost Woods and, God, it's been years since I've played Tekken, but whatever that wood boxer guy is. Holy hell. That's a long drop. Like, you take no fall damage in this game, but I won't lie, it still freaks me the hell out to fall this far. There's another sword. What is it? Okay, that was Ashikatari's blade. Okay, that's awesome. I just wish it had better stats. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off because, quite honestly, I need to go downstairs and write my little ass off and finish off my novel for NaNoWriMo. But I wanted to get in and record a proper Let's Play video. I can't say that I've really given that much information, but at this point, I don't know much more than you guys do. I'll be interesting to see how this game shakes out. Wow, this is almost like a little dungeon. I guess I'll keep recording for a little bit, because this is amusing. Because so far everything in here has dropped something. Yeah, that guy didn't. I just took a heal pot. And I don't know if that was a natural spawn thing. Those usually when you see those single block high things or single block wide things, that means a player's been through here. But oh, it still looks pretty cool. It could be them trying to mimic water. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it off here, and I will record another one another day. Bye.